here today to check out some more cricket.
But should we just call it like Cricket Tuesday or something like that?
Cricket Tuesday.
Cricket Tuesday.
Cricket Tuesday.
It was repeating itself. Didn't we just see that?
It's so true, though.
Okay, well, first of all,
true.
Mitch Johnson, Brett Lee, MS Dhoni. With all that boring stuff out of the way, this is a very important, momentous occasion. All right, welcome back to Cricket Tuesday. Ooh, a lot of power on that one. Sorry, I have too much power to share. Nick here.
Jody.
And for Cricket Tuesday today, once again, we are diving into the Boring Reviewed Nation at gmail.com email request. Now, I keep pushing that just because it's a better way for me to organize requests where it's just all in the emails I can go into instead of searching through all the videos and all the comments. And we've been getting a few more emails here and there, which is great. It's free, doesn't cost anything, but we are responding to these more often. So we have a request from Varun Kumar, or Varun Kumar. Sorry if I said that wrong. I always do. He says, "Hey Nick, must-watch video about how international bowlers also have a terrible day. This is one of the worst over bowled, and that too is the first over of the match." So he goes into some specifics on the video. I won't read anymore because I want to watch the cricket video. For Cricket Tuesday today, we are looking, like he requested, at worst overs in cricket history. Bowler forgets how to bowl.
I'm excited.
Yes, so this is going to make me not happy, but a little what is that word? I can't think of the word. A little, I guess justified? I don't know. That's not really the word. Vindicated. There we go. Vindicated. Found it. Because I was playing this cricket mobile game on my phone the other night, spending way too long on it because I sucked at it. And with hitting, because Gabe was talking about in a different video that he got 11 runs. I don't know if it's called runs in cricket. But his score was 11, and then the other team went to bat, and they beat him like in just a few overs. And so I was able to get 30s plus, so take that game. But I could not get one person out when I was bowling. Couldn't get one person out. It was like 58 at one point when they started the game, and I just turned it off because I couldn't figure out how to get them out. I was bowling in different areas, different pitches, different spins, all that kind of stuff. I couldn't do it. So this is going to make me feel a little better because in my electronic world, I sucked at this. But that lets me think. Makes me think of a good question. If you know any good cricket mobile games where you actually can get some outs, please let me know. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. Copyright gods, be kind.
For Daryl Tuffy, who will open up this third one-day. Gilchrist on strike. And Gilchrist on
and
the
over
move
typically,
away.
at least in a T20 match, is 6 balls that we're bowling.
Tuffy has struggled against Australia in 6 ODIs. He goes for 6.5 and over, and already he's gone for 4 on the first ball.
No ball as well. So not the start that Tuffy wanted. And Gilchrist, not as aggressive as we'd see him normally play that stroke, but he comes into this match not getting any runs under his belt in the initial 2 one-dayers. He'd be a little nervous. And another no ball there from Tuffy, so straight away you just wonder whether he's just a little bit too tense. He's under the pump a little bit. The selectors will want to see more. The coach wants to see more.
Did he say a no ball? Maybe just a single.
35 the average for Gilchrist, similar to
Maybe,
that of
I thought he said
Nathan
out,
Ashton.
maybe he said 1.
I would like to
Strike
see
rate is right up there.
the dual cam view that people
Ten
wanted to
hundredths.
see if they actually ran there or they decided not
Off to a good
because it
start,
wasn't
Adam
hit too
Gilchrist,
far.
the best striker
Right?
in the world.
Nice defensive swing there.
That's Hamish Marshall behind point, and this is a horror start for Tuffy. 3 times he's overstepped.
Oh, he's
Hamish Marshall's
overstepping.
behind.
That's what he's doing.
Oh, overs.
I was going to say in that first one, it
overs.
looked like his foot was over the line, but I'm like, maybe I don't understand the rules.
Well, that's
Okay.
funny because I was going to say, how do they know when to stop when they run? Because they know they
That
run a
makes
lot of
sense.
times.
2 slips.
Oh, that landscape.
And
Beautiful.
3 on the offside, saving 1. So far, Australia 7 for none. And you could say without a ball being bowled. Maybe this time. No ball again. Well, I've never seen 4 in a row to start a match.
So I'm guessing every time you step over, that gives the other team an extra run. It's kind of like when you throw it wide, it gives them a run
right
to
there,
lose the
I saw
game.
his foot go. Yeah.
Been an extra one for Tuffy. He's turning this first over into a long one. He now, if he's bowling
I'm wondering,
legitimate deliveries from this point
can
on,
they
he's
pull
gonna
him
be
out and put
bowling
somebody else in, or do
10
they
ball
just let
over
him
to
keep
start.
As far as I
over?
know, you can't
Australia
change them
8
until the over's
runs,
over.
and that's a
Wow.
Over's over.
very good start for them, with only 1 scoring stroke.
Stepped over him.
Did he? I don't know. That was a little closer.
No.
Did he? Was it
A
right?
little bit different. He doesn't overstep this
Oh.
time, but it's too far down the leg side. Maybe he was looking for another squeeze dismissal. This is how Gilchrist got out in Christchurch the previous one-dayer. It's got a little bit of bat on it.
There's no doubt, Slats, that when you bowl 4 no balls, that your mindset all of a sudden shifts from the other end of the pitch to where you're putting your foot, and therefore you're losing your
When you got to be
your
getting
focus
frustrated about
on
now.
your
It's
accuracy.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
And another wide there. He's clearly worried about his front.
So this is the thing that was
This
frustrating
is,
me in the game
well,
the video game I was
that's
playing.
what you've got to
What's
do when
considered
you're the skipper.
wide?
You
Because
just
it doesn't
gotta
look like he's too far
hold
wide.
things
I'm
down,
thinking
so
strike
Fleming's
zone
gonna
in
come down
baseball.
and have a chat.
Because there's that little box bigger than the wicket. I would think inside there is not too wide. Is wide
Well,
just
that should
wider
be
than
over.
the
That 6
batter
delivery's
himself?
gone.
Let us know in the comments, because that was the thing that was frustrating. So they kept saying
So
wide,
now,
wide, wide. I'm like, what's going on?
He's
When the
able
other
to
team
bowl
would
his
bowl,
10 overs. He's
theirs
actually
looked
bowled
just as
11
wide as
overs
mine, but
without
I
any
wasn't
more
getting the
extras.
extra runs for it.
I think that there's going to be a couple of wides in there, maybe another no ball, but it's a shaky start from Tuffy. Really
yeah,
not the
your
start
head.
that
I wonder if it's like
Fleming
just a
wanted to
foot
see
away
from
from the
his
batter, because the
Premier
batter's doing a
quick.
good job of staying still, protecting those wickets. There you go.
Another good stroke.
There's a 4.
Might be chased down by McMillan. No, that's gone away for 4, and
Oh, and you ruined the
a legitimate delivery.
Seriously.
14 from 1 ball.
He's got 14 runs already in this over. It's not very good.
Second boundary for Gilchrist. He goes
Man,
to
he
8.
just, in baseball, we say he found a hole.
Extras
I mean,
are
that was
already 6.
perfectly
It's 14
placed.
for none.
And I want to say a lot of that was on
It's a
purpose, because
tough
he's not
ground,
giving a
isn't it?
full swing.
That's
He's
a
just
miss
giving a
hit
little bit of
from
a swing,
Gilchrist.
trying to hit a certain direction.
Short
And you
boundaries.
practice that with your
Really didn't
arm
get hold
angle
of that.
when you're
Bat
swinging in
was
baseball
slicing,
to try to get it to go
and
full
still
extension
ran
that
away
way,
for
a
4,
little
and he
bit this
just got
way.
there.
So that was nicely done by the batter. Batsman.
Fleming's changed the field, slip out, short cover in. That'll be wide.
Wide. I can see how that one was wide. That was very wide.
It's not a pleasant feeling, and everyone goes through it in their careers, where whether it be as a batsman, a bowler, or a
Yeah, that
wicketkeeper,
was pretty
even in the
obvious.
field, just the mind starts to betray you.
Yeah, that was McCollum. Was that Brendan McCollum?
You've got to feel sorry for him, don't you? It's funny for an Aussie saying that, but you've got to. He just can't get that radar right. There we go. And a big cheer, as you'd expect.
That one didn't run.
That's better. That'll give him a lot of confidence. Might stop Stephen Fleming chewing his fingernails there at first slip as well.
So it says 0.2
What you
overs.
gotta do is you gotta say,
I've
right,
noticed
that's
that
my
they've been
start.
able to
Gotta
field
forget
the
about
ball.
everything else.
Well, he hit it
Now
once,
work on
and
this
then
next
so whenever
ball
it's a
and
no
the ball
ball, it's
after.
obvious doesn't count towards the over. So that makes sense. Okay. So the first 4 he
A little bit
overstepped.
confusing if you just
Then he had a
tuned
wide,
in.
another wide, and then
2
2
balls,
official
15 for
parts of
no
it.
loss.
There should be 6 parts for an
Just
over
tuned
if I
in.
understand
There's
it
been a few
correctly.
wides and no balls. And another
Wide.
one. Dear oh dear.
He's really struggling.
Well, Fleming's already won.
I'm curious if
Taken a
this
bit of
guy
a
is
stroll
typically
down
a
to
really
have
good
chat,
bowler,
Try and settle his nerves.
and if he's just
Give him
having
the
a
basics.
really
and he's
bad
probably
day.
saying, look, just
Yeah.
forget holding it down the seam, hold it
doing a
across the
great job
seam so there's
catching
nothing
things.
through the air for you.
His hands
And
are
let's
probably
just
like,
get this
okay,
over.
stop.
Done with. You just got to get through.
He's
It's
keeping
a
his
tough time
composure
for
pretty
Tuffy,
good,
and
though.
You've got to feel
He's
sorry
being
for him.
professional.
Yes.
You can see right now he's looking around like, okay, is this going to be over yet? He's trying to get some shine on the ball there, but he's keeping his composure pretty good.
Well, they did say this is a gentleman's sport.
There you go. There you go. Guess that was
A little bit difficult for Gilchrist at the moment as well, because as an opening batsman, you want to. He knows basically what to expect from Tuffy. He's faced him a few times now and hasn't sort of got through the initial
See, this is where, for me,
Over or
playing
two,
that
but
video game actually
with
did
the ball
help me
coming,
understand a few things here and there.
many
'Cause I wouldn't
down
have
the
understand the wide and
leg
whatnot.
side.
Still don't fully
Few
understand
wides
it.
there. There was
but
wide outside the off stump. So if
It's
the
interesting
Tuffy
how
can
this is
just get
all
one
about
right,
this
then it might
over, and that
surprise
was my
Gilchrist.
biggest confusion before.
Bring
so
about
it's
a
cool.
rash stroke.
Good, I'm glad.
It'll be very difficult at times facing a bowler that's all over the shop. A guy like Shoaib Akhtar can be extremely difficult to face at times.
I want to fix this collar.
Different to Tuffy because he bowls.
I feel like I better understand the
15K
Rahul
quicker, but
Dravid
he's
being the wall and
certain
defensive
days
batsman,
he's all over
because
the place,
as long
and
as
then when
you
he
just
gets it right,
that
you're
over
not
counts
really
and you're just
expecting it to be
protecting the
on
wickets,
live
maybe not
and
getting
line
run
and good
protecting the
length.
wickets, you're wearing out the
Tuffy
bowler
can
because he's
make
going to his
Yes.
over,
the
and
most
switching
of
other
these
bowler
extra deliveries
over,
he has to
switching
bowl.
around.
There's a
So
few
I feel like that makes a lot more sense with what counts and what doesn't count for an over.
I feel like he's got to be getting tired of running and throwing and running and throwing. That's a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Biggest chair of all. And it is deservedly so. Good delivery here. Got the line and the length and a little bit of movement off the seam. You know, he's so
Yeah, that
good
was pretty wide, but
at,
he
bowling the first
had the
over.
batsman commit to
A
it.
test or one-day international 14 times he's done it. for
Now,
New
if the
Zealand and
batsman
picked up a
doesn't
wicket.
swing and it's that wide, is that considered a wide ball?
So this is really the other extreme,
I gotta know what wide means.
and a real shock, I'm
rules are.
sure. Last ball of the over, and well left by Gilchrist. 16 for none, Australia.
So I mean, it was a bad over for him. There's no doubt about it, but he gave up 16 runs, which is probably a lot. I would say most overs maybe average like 2 to 5. At least the video game I was playing, something like or 7 or 8. So 16 is a lot, but it could have been way worse. At least it wasn't like a 20 or a 30 or a 40 run over. But
Yeah.
I mean, he was just making so many errors where he was exuding more energy than he needed to. He probably bowled 14 balls when it only counted as 6 overs. So, you know, we all have bad days in the workplace, that's for sure.
No, definitely, definitely. And I know that once things start going bad, you get in your mind and then you start psyching yourself out and getting frustrated. And I know, like when I took a test, the first 5 questions I didn't know the answers to, and I was ready to have like a panic attack during the test thinking, I'm going to fail, that's it. First 5 questions, I don't know the answers. And you really have to take that moment and just like collect yourself and be like, no, I got it. And I feel like it a couple times he did. He kind of paused before he started running to throw the ball again. Like he needed to collect himself and be like, all right, get back in the mindset, shake everything off.
Yeah, that's the most important thing in sports, and the word is used so much in baseball. I'm sure other sports too. The word is poise, right? Do you have poise? And it's something that scouts look for, especially in pitchers in Major League Baseball. They look for pitchers that have poise, meaning when you have that bad outing, which is going to happen. These are the best of the best in their sport, in their field, in the world that are on these professional teams. They really are. But even they are going to have bad games where as a pitcher you go out there, you don't even get an out yet, you're already giving up 7 runs. I mean, that's a really, really bad day. It's going to happen. They want to know that when your back's against the wall and you're having a bad day, how are you going to react to it? That's what poise is. Or if you go out into a big spot, I mean, this is a championship game and it's tied and the bases are loaded. Are you going to be able to go out there, have poise, be able to collect yourself? Let that moment be no bigger than any other moment that you've had in your entire life and be able to do your thing and play your game. And I will say he seemed poised. He wasn't able to fix his footing issue, obviously, so maybe that would be a counter argument to that. But he had himself collected. And eventually, once he got over, I mean, I think 6 of the first 8 balls he bowled were errors. Once he got over that, he still had his poise, and he was able to finish out. I think he had no more errors for the last 4 balls that he bowled. So that's pretty impressive, having that poise there. And like you said, when you're taking that test, the first 5 questions, I mean, you could have freaked out and just ran away. But more than likely, I know her, more than likely she passed that test. She hasn't got her results yet because you were able to exercise poise.
And the whole time you were talking, I kept thinking of Panic at the Disco song, Poison Rationality.
Yeah, I know
Those lyrics. Well, that's not the title, but it's just the lyrics.
Oh.
Poison Rationality. But anyway, yes, you're right.
See, not poison, but poise.
Poise.
Different. Well, we hope you enjoyed that reaction. I enjoyed it. Again, playing that game.
But I
and-
was saying poise and rationality, not
Oh, I
poison.
thought you were saying poison.
No, poise.
Poison
and
rationality.
Poise and
So
rationality.
she's probably had some rationalities for why she would give her husband poison from time to time. He deserves it.
Anyway, moving on.
Playing that video game and stinking so badly at it where I couldn't even get one stinking out. I quit several times. Helped me better understand, because when I'm throwing it, they're saying wide. I mean, I'm yelling at my phone saying, that was not wide. It was wide when they threw it to me. But I was swinging almost every single time. So I wonder if that is the big difference. If you swing, then it doesn't matter how far it is. You swung at it. It's not going to be a wide. It's not going to be an error. It's going to count as one of those 6 parts of the over. And anyways, those are my thoughts. Those are our thoughts. We hope you enjoy this reaction, and we hope you continue to do so as well. If you do, go ahead and
like
and
subscribe
and
join our Patreon.
We really appreciate it. We hope you guys are all staying safe and staying healthy. And we hope that if you are getting a little sick, don't freak out. You know, people do get sick. Stay calm, be kind, and until next time.
Bye.